everybody, it's Dara, and as I promised, I am going to make something with the rest of the farmer's market ingredients, something raw, something rich, something beautiful, something really good for our brains and our nervous system. We're going to make a very beautiful, very different guacamole, a purslane pepper guacamole. And purslane is a weed. If you're lucky enough to have this in your yard and there are no pesticides or fertilizers, go ahead and pluck this and eat it, because it is the only plant, leafy green plant source of omega fatty acids, the kind that we need for our nervous system, for our brain. And chia seeds have, but they're not a leafy green. So this is wonderful. It tastes like spinach. I chop it up and put it in salads. I made a purslane pepper soup, which was really great. So this is going to get chopped up and go with our avocado, a beautiful Reed avocado. And I chopped up the red pepper already in teeny little pieces. And I also have chopped white onion, yellow onion, or purple onion will do. And lemon, salt, black pepper, maybe a little bit of olive oil if I feel like it, maybe not. And the surprise, there's two surprise ingredients, three. Pepper's not usual, purslane is not usual, and dulse is not usual. So we're gonna put some dulse. So it's gonna be chewy and salty, and it's got the crunch of red pepper. And I have this red cabbage out. This is such a great thing to keep in your refrigerator. It stays for so long, and it's good to use as a boat for guacamole. It's also good to shred finely and have as a coleslaw. It's wonderful for sauerkraut, and I sauteed it the other night in my raw fusion video. So now I just need to get a bowl. We have a live studio audience that's just waiting to taste it. Waiting. This is part 2 of our 7-course meal we're supposedly having. So here we go. It's good. You eat a little bit, you take some time, then you make something else. And I have to tell you that the produce is fun. I mean, it's beautiful. Whenever I'm in kind of a mood, I just go to Whole Foods, or I go to the farmer's market, or I go to my refrigerator and I just start cutting, and the sense of the food can really change everything. So how do I cut the avocado? I just cut it in half. I take out the pit like this, turn, take it off. Then I cut through like this. This avocado is so beautiful. The Reed are my favorite. And I cross hatch it, and then I just scoop it out with a spoon. I'll never forget the first time I saw this. My friend Catherine, Kitty Cat, I was at her house, and she and her boyfriend were making guacamole, and where I come from, New Jersey, nobody made guacamole. I was fascinated. I'm like, that's how you cut the avocado? That's so easy. And that was the first time years ago in California. So avocado was not a mainstay in my diet, but it certainly is now. Avocado is raw food is butter. It's like just such a great fat. It's so creamy and delicious. Not all avocados are created equal. Some are more watery than others. This Reed one is so creamy. So we do that. We put it all in. Then I'm going to put my red pepper, just about a half of a large red pepper. And I used a lot of onion. Well, this is half of a medium size. Did I use the whole thing or the half? Half? Whole? I don't remember. Anyway, this much onion.
That's
it's like a cup. It's like a half of an onion. Then we're going to have a lemon. We'll see if one lemon, I think, should be enough of a brightness to it. You know what I forgot? I forgot the pepper. I love fresh peppers, but what happens is if you cut up a serrano pepper or a habanero pepper and it's not really, really fine and it's not infused into an oil, somebody's gonna bite in and get a piece of that pepper and be on fire. So for something like this, I would, if it's not blended, I would tend to use a powder, espelette, a cayenne, and that's what I'm gonna go get in a second, unless Gage wants to get it. My live studio audience is You can come behind this way. You can say hi.
Pepper or the...
Whatever you want to get. If you think, I think the powdered pepper. Otherwise, what I said just doesn't even make sense. If I really wanted to use a fresh pepper, which I might, I would, I'd really have to mash it. Cut it really fine, mash it, and then blend it in. Okay. But cayenne's great. I have beautiful serrano peppers growing in my, use 1/4 teaspoon, use less, use 1/8 of the cayenne pepper. I have serrano peppers growing. I have the bishop's hat peppers. I have goji berries growing. I have lettuces and cabbage, and we planted collards and snow peas and nasturtium and edible flowers, and I can't wait to take you guys into the garden because it's doing really well. Hannah did a gorgeous job. 2 of us together, I picked the plants and she just did her beautiful job. So I don't use the very bottom stem, but I'll use most of it. I just feel like there's so much nutrients in every little piece of this piece of purslane. So, you know, cilantro is a really popular thing for guacamole, and if I had cilantro, I would happily use it in here. So go ahead and do that. That's really adds so much brightness, heavy metal detoxification. Purslane's giving us essential fatty acids, so we're going to be calm. We're going to feel so good from the fat from the avocado. And the spice from the cayenne pepper motivates us. It motivates us. It motivates our digestive system. It motivates our metabolism. And it unmotivates the germs that are in our bodies. So if anybody's worried about the flu, I highly recommend having cayenne pepper instead of getting flu shots. Not so good. Everybody gets a flu shot, gets sick. Okay, so we have this. Definitely black pepper. I would love some black pepper in this today. Yes, yes. Do we feel like this is, the dulse. So I wonder if we feel like this is enough citrus. You feeling it? Could add a little lime. Lime would be nice. We'll see. You can get it and you can come in and stand with me if you want. So I don't look all lonely. This is Gage, my assistant. And now he has to come in. Sort of. We do so much together. Oh, this is beautiful. You know what? You'll taste it on, salt. I need to add the salt. So I use a couple pinches, 2-3 pinches, and you do it to taste. We're adding dulse. Hi, Gage.
Hello.
Gage has been working with me for like 3 years.
Almost 4.
Almost 4. Oh my gosh.
In January will be 4.
Come closer. Let's say that. In January it'll be 4.
Yeah.
What have you learned from working with me?
Quite a bit. There's too much to really
Come on,
say.
give some. Make me feel happy.
I don't even know where to start, to be honest. I mean, there's so much I've learned about just playing with flavors and textures, how different flavors go together. Everything.
Right, right. And he's good in the kitchen. He's really good. I mean, once I show him one thing, and then he can make any of my recipes without me even being here. So you're a quick study. He's really good with food. But even if somebody wasn't good with food, I think we're showing them how to do it. Dehydrating things and crackers and breads and granolas. And when I was a private chef, Gage was helping me with that. And it's been such a, we did all those recipes for the book that's not yet out. That was like a month of straight hardcore recipe development. We just worked on 30 recipes for the tonic ebook, which is going to be coming out soon, I promise. We clean the kitchen. We do everything that's needed. It's like, it's a mom and pop shop thing here. So if we need to like clean out the laundry room, we do that. If we need to wash the floor tiles, or we need to, you know, make food, or we need to, whatever, declutter. How many runs to Salvation Army have we done?
Too many to count.
Yeah. I think you've learned definitely that hanging on to clutter does not do a body good. Yes?
No.
We shared a lot of that on More with Dara. So want to do a taste test?
Sure. It's good.
I'm missing the belt. No, I put the belt.
Yeah, I was going to say, you can use a little bit more.
It's spicy. Is it spicy to you, or did I get a spicy bit?
No, I like it like this.
All right. It's gorgeous. And I'm going to serve it for you on top of this cabbage. You want to cut a boat, make a boat out of the Oh, this just puts me in such a good mood. You know?
Mm-hmm.
That one doesn't look good. The outside leaf we can get rid of. I feel like food puts me in a good mood. Good food, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's nothing worse than having bad food. And you know, the funny thing is, Gage was like, I made the last salad. And he's like, okay. I'm like, he's like, I really liked it. I'm like, oh, that's good. I'm like, positive reinforcement. It's good. He's like, okay, I'd like a 7-course meal. I'm like, I'm on it. You know, flattery will get you everywhere. There's nothing more beautiful than being excited about preparing a food, and then when you prepare for someone you love and care about, and they're like, yeah. And, you know, and it's genuine. Like, Gage genuinely likes the food that we make here. It's genuinely best, right?
Makes you feel good.
Mm-hmm.
And no guilt either from eating it.
No guilt. You just feel good. You feel satisfied.
Mm-hmm.
We have chocolates in the refrigerator. I finally made the best chocolate recipe I've ever done, and it was wild. I nailed it upon first try. 1 tablespoon this, 3 of that, and it came out perfect. So today what we did is we made the chocolates, layered the bottom, hardened the chocolate, then put a scoop of Gem Raw Organics nut butter, cinnamon maca, a scoop, like a little ball of that. Then we covered it with the chocolate, and it hardened again in the refrigerator. And we have, what do you call those? They're like, truffles?
They're like raw Reese's Pieces.
Yeah. Oh my god. Do you want to eat one right now? You didn't eat one yet. You're not ready. You have this first?
Yeah, I can eat this first.
Alright, I put enough dulse in here. You better be careful. I might have to announce our other live studio. We have another live studio audience member who will not be on camera. He is one of the best people I know, and you won't see him. And we love him. He's great. I'm so lucky the people I'm surrounded with, really. Thank you guys for being so great. Thank you, Denise. Thank you for raising such a good son. She must be really proud of you. I was thinking about that the other day. She should be really proud. Denise, be really proud of all your boys. But I get to work with this one, and wow. Okay, so now I'll do a little taste testy. I'm fantastic. Would you like it in cabbage, or would you like it on? We have Lydia's crackers. I highly recommend guacamole on flax crackers. I'm going to show you guys how to make them. But for now, do you want it on a cracker or a boat?
Cracker sounds good.
Okay. These are Italian. I'm kind of going to recommend the Mexican ones for the guacamole, but it's going to be delicious either way. Yes?
Yes.
You know what would be nice with this, because this is spicy? Doing a cream sauce. Like a sour creamy sauce.
Yeah.
Right?
Like I did.
Take cashews, lemon juice, just a little creme on top. Like cashews, sour, lemon juice, and probiotics, and salt. And then put a dollop of that on top.
That'd be good.
Do you want me to do it now?
It's alright.
You're fine now, I guess? Are you
like
so excited to try this? I think we have enough boats. I'm going to try a boat. He's going to try a cracker. I don't know. I feel like I can digest the cabbage fine. Just a little. Let's see.
Really good.
Got a good kick.
I like it with the cracker.
I actually have to agree with you, because with the cabbage takes away some of the flavor, because it's still good, but I think the cracker's better.
I like the texture as well.
The texture, it's got that like bready kind of. What happens with, it's the same thing with the salad dressing. If you make guacamole and you think it's so flavorful when you take a bite of it, but you put it on something with a lot of water content, like the cabbage, you better make your guacamole a lot stronger in flavor. I'm going to give this to our other live studio audience member, and I'm going to pass it across the island. Unless he wants to come in. Well, you have a good haircut. He's very handsome, but for some reason, one day we'll do like a, I don't know, something really dramatic. Do you have a plate I could put it on for him? It seems rude to pass it. There we go. It's pretty. you go. So we love you guys, seriously. Otherwise we wouldn't keep being at this. We're like at this, right? I want to make another video.
Yeah, pretty much.
You ready for your third course?
Sure.
All right, you guys. See you soon. Really soon, I think.